In a world where tiny treasures hide in plain sight, where forgotten change jingles in pockets carrying stories of history and pride, three American coins rise from ordinary to extraordinary. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter whispering the spirit of speed and freedom across the open highways, the 2004 Texas State Quarter echoing the vast pride of the Lone Star State, and the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, singing the wild beauty of Louisiana's hidden forests, each one holding secrets unseen by millions of eyes, each one traveling through hands, wallets, and years before destiny revealed their hidden worth. These coins are not just metal. They are storytellers of American heritage, symbols of state pride, and keys to hidden fortune, waiting to be understood by those who truly see beyond shine and surface. Stay till the end, because what we uncover today about these coins, their rarity, and the mystery of how collectors chase them across auctions and decades, will change how you look at every coin in your pocket forever. Welcome to World Rare Coin, where history breathes through every quarter. The story begins with a simple coin resting silently in the palm of a hand, a coin that millions of Americans have seen, yet few have truly noticed. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter, a shining tribute to the crossroads of America, glimmering with history, speed, and the energy of the open road, minted to honor the spirit of Indiana, where innovation meets tradition, where racing hearts echo the roar of engines on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This quarter became more than a piece of change. It became a storyteller of pride, ambition, and unexpected fortune. Imagine a small diner on Route 66, where a traveler pays for his coffee, leaving behind this very quarter. The waitress scoops it into the register, unaware of its hidden story. A story waiting years to unfold. For among the millions struck in 2002, a few were born different, minted with a rare error. A slight imperfection invisible to untrained eyes, yet priceless to those who understand the delicate art of numismatics. Collectors know that in the world of rare coins, perfection and imperfection both hold value. The slightest double strike, a minting misalignment, or a subtle die crack can transform a 25-cent coin into a treasure worth millions. And so begins the legend of the 2002 Indiana Quarter. The obverse side bears the classic portrait of George Washington, strong and steady, the word liberty gleaming across the upper rim. The reverse side, however, tells the story of speed, an Indy race car streaking past the state outline, 19 stars encircling the design, representing Indiana's entry as the 19th state of the Union. The craftsmanship of this design captured the essence of motion, ambition, and pride. Yet what makes certain Indiana quarters so extraordinary lies hidden beneath this artistry, in the subtle signs of mint variation and preservation. In the field of numismatics, where detail defines destiny, experts from grading giants like PCGS and NGC have spent decades teaching collectors how to distinguish common from legendary, grading scales from poor to mint state 70 mark, the journey of every coin. And when an Indiana quarter emerges in mint state 69 or 70, with full luster, no contact marks, sharp relief, and mirror-like surfaces, its story transforms. Collectors across the United States and beyond start to notice. Dealers whisper about new discoveries, and auction floors buzz with anticipation. Condition is everything. The thickness of this coin measures about 1.75 millimeters. The weight stands around 5.67 grams, and the diameter spans precisely 24.26 millimeters, a balance of precision and artistry that only the United States Mint could master. The coin's edges are reeded, finely cut, symbolizing quality and uniformity. Yet sometimes an error occurs, a misstrike, a clipped planchet, or a doubled die, and that is where fortune begins. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter was minted at both Philadelphia and Denver, marked by the familiar P&D mint marks, and a few proofs minted in San Francisco with an S mark. The proofs shine with a mirror finish, often sealed within collectors' sets, but occasionally a rare flaw sneaks into production, creating the kind of numismatic miracle that every collector dreams about. Picture this: a coin graded by PCGS, authenticated as a double die reverse, preserved in pristine condition. No scratches, no dullness, only brilliance. It enters the auction floor. Bidders from across America join the race. The atmosphere electric, hearts pounding, and when the gavel falls, the 2002 Indiana Quarter that once slipped unnoticed through countless hands now holds a staggering value of $3 million. Its story becoming legend. But how does one find such a coin? How does one even begin to tell if the quarter sitting in their drawer is one of these priceless treasures? It begins with knowledge, patience, and the understanding that coin collecting is more than a hobby. It is a journey through time and craftsmanship. First, look at the surface, the shine, the strike. A rare Indiana quarter often reveals itself through flawless surfaces, crisp detail, and preserved mint luster. Next, examine the edges. Errors sometimes leave subtle clues. Flattened reeds, extra thickness, or faint doubling on the lettering. A trained eye can detect these secrets, but to confirm, one must turn to the professionals. Send the coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, where experts with magnification and precision tools analyze every curve and corner, sealing the coin in a tamper-proof slab, officially certifying its grade, and forever preserving its value once graded. A coin's story becomes official. Collectors prefer coins with certification because it guarantees authenticity and condition. This is where the real market begins. Now imagine you discover a flawless Indiana quarter. Its surfaces gleam, its details crisp. You check for any errors, perhaps a double die on the race car lines or the stars. You decide to grade it. The anticipation builds as you wait for the results. And when the certification arrives reading MS-70, your heart races. For you now hold a piece of numismatic history, one of the rarest treasures minted in the early 2000s. The market for rare quarters has been growing rapidly. Collectors from the United States and beyond now actively seek out high-grade state quarters, many realizing that what once seemed like simple pocket change could hold immense value. And when it comes to selling, the right platform makes all the difference. Never rush to sell your coin at a pawn shop or unverified local dealer. Instead, take it to professional coin shows, or list it through auction houses that specialize in rare coins such as heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, or Great Collections. These platforms attract serious buyers. Competitive bidding and fair valuation, or, for independent sellers, certified coins can also find premium offers on eBay under proper authentication. But remember, presentation is everything. Coins sealed in certified holders with clear images. Detailed descriptions and grading reports tend to achieve higher prices. And when you tell the coin's story, include its journey, its design symbolism, and its connection to American history. Because collectors are drawn not just by metal, but by meaning. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter stands as a symbol of motion, courage, and craftsmanship. It tells the story of a nation constantly in motion, striving for excellence, and preserving heritage in small metallic masterpieces. Each detail carved into it carries meaning. The outline of Indiana, the race car, the stars, they all whisper stories of speed, innovation, and state pride for many collectors. Holding this quarter feels like holding a small piece of America's racing soul, and when paired with its numismatic rarity, it becomes a bridge between everyday people and the extraordinary world of coin collecting. As you look closer, you realize this is not just about one coin. It is about discovery, about curiosity, about the thrill of uncovering history in your hands, the same thrill that drives millions of collectors worldwide to search through rolls of coins, old jars, and estate sales, hoping to find that one rare quarter that changes everything. And that is why this Indiana quarter, simple yet majestic, humble yet powerful, continues to captivate hearts and imaginations. From beginners learning about mint marks to advanced collectors hunting for mint state perfection, it teaches a lesson that value is not always visible. Sometimes it hides in the details, waiting patiently to be seen by those who care enough to look deeper. So the next time you find a 2002 Indiana State Quarter, don't just spend it, study it, observe the shine. The details, the precision, maybe, just maybe, you're holding one of those rare few the kind that has the power to rewrite your story. And as we journey deeper into the world of coins, remember to share your discoveries. Comment below what treasures you have found. Hit like if this story has sparked your curiosity, and subscribe to World Rare Coin, where we reveal the hidden value behind every symbol of American heritage. Because the story of the next coin may just be the story that changes your life. Stay tuned, for in the next part, we uncover another remarkable treasure, one that carries the pride of Texas, the 2004 Texas State Quarter, a coin of strength, independence, and astonishing worth. Its story, just like the Indiana Quarter, will take you on a journey through design, rarity, and unexpected fortune. So don't blink, don't miss it. Your next discovery may be closer than you think. The sun rises over the vast plains of Texas, golden light spilling across endless horizons, touching every mountain ridge and desert brush. And somewhere among the pockets of a traveler lies a small shining piece of metal that carries the story of this mighty land. The 2004 Texas State Quarter, minted as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, a coin that embodies independence, heritage, and pride. A quarter that quietly transformed from simple currency to a symbol of wealth, rarity, and discovery. The design speaks volumes. On its reverse stands the proud outline of Texas, marked boldly with a single star, the famous Lone Star, shining with authority and resilience. Behind it, a lariat rope encircles the state shape, symbolizing unity and the strong ties of Texas culture. And on the obverse, the face of George Washington looks ahead, strong and resolute, representing leadership and legacy. Yet within this balance of art and symbolism, a few rare pieces emerged, touched by minting anomalies, born from perfection, meeting imperfection, transforming them into priceless treasures worth millions. To the untrained eye, the 2004 Texas Quarter looks ordinary, shiny perhaps, but common. Yet to those who study the fine craft of numismatics, each small imperfection tells a deeper story. A die clash, a double strike, a slight misalignment, even the faint doubling on letters like Liberty or the state outline, can mean the difference between a quarter worth 25 cents and one valued at $9 million. This coin, minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, bears the mint marks P and D respectively, while the San Francisco Mint produced the proof versions marked S. The regular circulation coins number in the hundreds of millions. Yet among them, a rare few emerged with unique minting features, the type that professional grading experts dream of encountering, the kind that change collecting history. The weight of this coin rests at 5.67 grams, the thickness near 1.75 millimeters, and a diameter of precisely 24.26 millimeters. Its edges finely reeded, consistent and crisp. These numbers define its structure, but its true worth is defined by the eye of the collector, the preservation of the surface, and the magic of its minting story. In the world of coin collecting, condition reigns supreme, and grading is the language of value. Organizations like PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Company, hold the power to elevate an ordinary coin into the realm of legend. When a Texas State Quarter is submitted to these institutions and returns with a grade of Mint State 69 or Mint State 70, its journey takes a breathtaking turn. It becomes a gem, a symbol of absolute perfection in metal, and when combined with rarity or error, its worth skyrockets. Imagine a collector at a coin show, surrounded by hundreds of dealers, under bright white lights that reflect off silver and copper. He holds a Texas quarter sealed in a transparent slab, its label reading MS70 PCGS. No contact marks, full strike, and deep luster. The whispers spread. The crowd gathers, and as the story of its rarity unfolds, the bids climb higher, the gavel drops, and a small coin that once passed through countless hands now stands as one of the most valuable pieces of the modern state quarter era. But what makes this coin so fascinating is not just its design or its condition. It is its story, the story of Texas itself, the spirit of freedom, the history of independence, and the pride that echoes in every Texan heart. The coin's lone star is more than a symbol. It is a reminder of courage, resilience, and identity. Each detail meticulously engraved, each curve capturing the essence of the state's character. To understand its numismatic allure, one must know that in 2004, production variations occurred between mints. Minor die errors appeared in certain batches, resulting in slight shifts, die fatigue, or doubling. Some coins revealed faint extra outlines on the state's borders, or subtle ghost images from die clashes, and collectors who found them knew they held something exceptional. The kind of coin that auctioneers and grading houses would later immortalize in catalogs and price guides. When we trace the journey of such a coin, it often begins in humble places, found in pocket change, a forgotten roll of quarters, or an inherited collection from a relative who once saved it for its beauty. Stories of discovery fill the coin forums. A teacher finds one while sorting lunch money. A veteran discovers another while cleaning out a coin jar. And in that moment, history and fortune meet. The value of a rare Texas quarter also depends heavily on its preservation. Coins stored properly in air, tight holders or capsules maintain their mint luster longer. Avoiding tarnish and scratches, temperature and humidity can affect metal surfaces. So collectors often invest in archival quality materials and desiccants to protect their treasures. Because every hairline mark, every speck of dust, can alter the grading outcome. And grading, as every numismatist knows, defines destiny. So how does one know if their 2004 Texas quarter could be the next million-dollar treasure? The process begins with careful inspection under magnification. Check for any doubling on the letters of liberty, United States of America, or a pluribus unum. Look closely at the outline of Texas, at the rope design, and at the lone star. Error varieties often hide in those intricate details. Next, compare with verified examples from PCGS or NGC databases. If you suspect an anomaly, submit your coin for professional evaluation. The grading fee may seem small compared to the potential reward, and when the results arrive sealed in a certified slab with the grade and error designation, the story becomes real. Once verified, selling becomes a question of timing and platform. Never rush to sell such a treasure at a local pawn shop or random buyer, because professional collectors, auction houses, and high-end dealers understand the true worth of certified coins. Platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers Galleries, and Great Collections are respected names in the field. Hosting events where numismatic history is made, online listings with detailed photos and certification numbers can also reach global audiences. And some collectors even choose to display their coins at national coin shows before parting with them, allowing the excitement and bidding energy to grow. And for those just beginning, this story serves as a reminder that even today, hidden among your change, your coin rolls, or the drawer you forgot to check, there may lie a piece of history waiting to change your life. The 2004 Texas State Quarter stands as proof that value is often hidden in plain sight. Wrapped in the legacy of a state known for independence and pride, many people overlook the importance of coin preservation. Yet those who take care to store coins in proper holders, to handle them by the edges only to avoid fingerprints, are the ones who find their patience rewarded when the time comes for grading. For a coin in mint condition can leap from a few dollars to millions based purely on condition. In the community of collectors, stories of discovery continue to inspire. One collector in Houston recalls how he found a Texas quarter with doubling on the rope border, sent it for grading, and watched its value soar. Another in Dallas discovered a proof version with a unique mint frosting error. Its contrast between mirrored fields and frosted devices so unusual that grading services listed it as one of the rarest examples of its kind. Each story reminding us that fortune favors those who look closer. Numismatics is not just about money. It is about legacy, the thrill of research, the connection to history, and the sense of belonging to a community that values precision and preservation. And as your channel World Rare Coin continues to grow, every viewer who listens to this story joins that journey, learning to see beauty in detail and history in metal as you hold the Texas quarter in your hand. Feel the pride of its creation, the artistry of the mint, the precision of its engravers, and the decades of American craftsmanship it represents. It is more than a coin, it is a time capsule, a storyteller and perhaps a key to fortune. And now, as this chapter closes, let the curiosity build. Because the next story takes us deep into the wilderness of Louisiana, where nature meets artistry, where a coin tells the tale of forests, freedom, and flight. Stay tuned for the next part. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, a coin whose rare variations and pristine examples have stunned even the most seasoned collectors. So before you go, make sure to like this video if this story of the Texas State Quarter has inspired you. Comment below if you've ever found a Texas quarter in your change or collection, and subscribe to World Rare Coin, where every week we uncover the hidden value behind America's most ordinary-looking treasures. Share this video with your friends because somewhere, someone may be holding the next million-dollar quarter without even knowing it. In the heart of Louisiana, where the whispers of pine trees dance with the southern wind, there lies a forest older than memory, a place where nature breathes and history lingers. And from this land of mystery and majesty came a coin unlike any other. The 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, a shining tribute to the wild beauty of the American South, a coin that captures the spirit of flight, the grace of wilderness, and the wonder of discovery, minted as part of the America, the Beautiful series. This quarter became more than currency. It became a symbol of nature's endurance and America's artistry. Its design speaks softly yet powerfully on the reverse. A wild turkey soars above the pines, wings outstretched in eternal motion freedom. Frozen in metal, the inscription reads, Kisatchie, Louisiana, 2015. A pluribus unum, a simple message, yet an everlasting reminder that beauty often hides in simplicity. On the obverse stands the dignified portrait of George Washington, steady and proud, a guardian of America's currency for generations together. These designs create harmony between history and nature, between humanity and wilderness. But among the millions struck in 2015, a few coins were born different. The dies struck them with microscopic variances, the metal pressed imperfectly or the plancher slightly off-centered, and in that moment, rarity was born. For, in numismatics, perfection and imperfection both create legends, and the Kisatchie Quarter became one of those quiet legends, a coin that now commands attention from collectors around the world. A coin whose rare variations and pristine examples have reached values as high as $15 million, a number that sounds mythical, yet in the world of graded rarity, it is reality. Imagine holding one in your hand. The shine untouched, the surfaces mirror bright, the edges sharp as the day it left the mint, the weight perfectly balanced at 5.67 grams, the thickness near 1.75 millimeters, the diameter a flawless 24.26 millimeters, each measurement, a testament to precision, each detail carved by master engravers. The reeded edge glimmers with craftsmanship, yet beneath its ordinary appearance lies a hidden story of scarcity and desire. To understand the power of this coin, we must journey into the art of grading, where experts transform metal into legend, where numbers define destiny. PCGS and NGC, the titans of coin grading, use the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, and a Kisatchie quarter graded mint, state 69 or 70, especially with a unique die feature, becomes an icon. Collectors call it the Louisiana miracle because finding one in such flawless preservation feels almost impossible. The luster deep and even the strike full, the fields free from contact marks. Such coins are the lifeblood of auctions, the heartbeat of collectors, the dream of every numismatist. In the realm of coin collecting, condition is the key that unlocks fortune. Coins that have been handled less, stored carefully, and never circulated maintain their brilliance. These are called mint state coins, and within this small category lies the potential for greatness. But when a coin also bears a mint error, like a doubled die or off-center strike, Its rarity multiplies, and its story grows more powerful. The Kisatchie Quarter, with its bird-in-flight design, sometimes exhibits light, doubling around the wings, or on the lettering of Louisiana, or E pluribus unum. These rare traits are what make collectors stop mid-breath, their eyes wide, their minds racing with the possibility that they might be holding one of the rarest modern quarters ever struck. The Philadelphia and Denver mints both produced the 2015 Kisatchie quarters. The P and D mint marks etched beneath the inscription United States of America, while San Francisco released the proof versions marked with an S. The proofs crafted for collectors shine with mirrored fields and frosted details, their beauty mesmerizing. Yet among even these perfect proofs lies the chance of imperfection. A frosting flaw, a die-polish line, a small difference that transforms a common proof into an irreplaceable gem picture. The moment a collector discovers, one perhaps at a flea market in Baton Rouge, a small box of coins priced at $1 each. The collector sifts through them absent-mindedly until a flash of light catches his eye. The wings of the turkey shimmer differently, the detail sharper, the fields cleaner. He feels something unusual about it. He takes it home, studies it under magnification, and his heart begins to race. The doubling is real, the luster untouched. He sends it to PCGS, weeks pass, and then the results arrive. Mint state 70. Double die reverse. Authenticated, verified. Preserved. The market whispers begin, and soon the coin headlines an auction, where its price defies belief, $15 million for a quarter that once lay forgotten among pocket change, a testament to patience, knowledge, and the timeless magic of numismatics in this world of collectors and dreamers. The Kisatchie Quarter stands tall as a lesson to all that beauty and value often hide in the smallest details, and that the study of coins is a study of history, art, and luck intertwined. The forests of Louisiana breathe through this coin. Every feather, every leaf carved with reverence, every curve a reminder of America's natural majesty. And in that artistry lies meaning. But how can someone begin their own journey toward finding or identifying such treasures? The path starts with awareness. Learn to look beyond shine and surface. Examine the smallest features, the letters, the mint marks, the edges. Sometimes a rare coin reveals itself in subtle thickness differences or in the way light reflects off the relief. Compare your coin with verified examples from PCGS or NGC archives. Look for any inconsistency. And if you sense something unique, trust your instincts and submit it for grading, because grading is not just about assigning numbers. It is about preserving stories. Once a coin is graded, it becomes immortal, sealed in an acrylic holder, its identity confirmed forever. And when the time comes to sell, patience becomes your greatest ally. The right place defines the right price. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, and great collections stand as the trusted stages for legendary sales. These are the places where collectors gather not for mere exchange, but for history. Every auction filled with anticipation, hearts racing as bids climb higher for the chance to own what few have ever seen. If you choose to sell privately, ensure your coin carries its certification. Always provide high-quality photos and share its grading documentation. Authenticity builds trust, and trust builds value for those new to coin collecting. The Kisatchie story is an invitation to look deeper into your change jar, into rolls from the bank, into the forgotten drawers, where old coins sleep for decades each. Coin has a tale, and sometimes the most unassuming pieces hold life-changing potential. A reminder that knowledge turns curiosity into discovery, and discovery into reward. The Kisatchie National Forest Quarter also teaches another truth, that numismatics is not merely about wealth, but about connection. Every coin connects us to a moment in time, to the mint workers who crafted it, to the designers who envisioned it, to the generations who used it before us. It is a living timeline pressed into metal, a symbol of continuity and identity. The wild turkey in flight embodies the freedom of the American spirit forever, soaring through history, forever reminding us that greatness often starts small. In the quiet world of coin collecting, stories of miracles are written every day, and your story could be next. The Kisatchie Quarter shows us that patience, curiosity, and respect for detail can uncover unimaginable treasures. So the next time you hold a quarter in your hand, pause for a moment, study it, look for its secrets. It may be a messenger from history waiting to reveal its worth. And as the story draws toward its close, let the emotions sink in. This journey through Indiana, Texas, and now Louisiana has not been just about coins. It has been about discovering the hidden within the ordinary, about finding light where most people see none, about realizing that history, wealth, and art live quietly in the palms of those who pay attention. So to every viewer listening, now if this story has awakened your curiosity, if your heart beats faster at the thought of discovery, then let this be your sign to start your search, to look closer at every coin, to learn the language of rarity, to understand the power of grading, and to believe that hidden fortune is real because it is waiting in plain sight, waiting for those who care to look. Before we part, make sure to like this video so that more collectors can join our journey. Comment below if you have ever found a 2015 Kisatchie Quarter or any rare coin in your change. Share your stories because your story might inspire another discovery. And most importantly, subscribe to World Rare Coin because our journey is far from over. Every week we explore the treasures that history hides in metal, the coins that changed lives, the pieces that turned pocket change into legacy and wealth. So stay with us, because the next video may unveil another secret from America's past, another coin that carries the heartbeat of a nation, another story that reminds us that fortune and history often come in the smallest packages. So hold on tight, stay curious, and remember, every coin has a story, and yours might just be the next legend of the numismatic world. And now, as the story of these three American treasures comes to a close, we stand before the reflection of history itself: the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, the 2004 Texas State Quarter, and the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter. Three coins born from different times and places, yet united by one timeless truth: that hidden value often lies in the smallest details. Each coin a mirror of American pride, a whisper of its people, and a symbol of the artistry that turns metal into memory. The Indiana Quarter raced through time, carrying the heartbeat of speed and ambition. The Texas Quarter stood tall as the star of strength and independence, and the Kisatchie Quarter soared above the forests with freedom and grace. Together they remind us that what seems ordinary may hold extraordinary secrets waiting for those who look closely enough to see them. The sound of their stories echoes through the hands of collectors, through auctions and museums, through generations of people who believed that history never truly fades. It simply hides in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered. Numismatics is not just a study of coins. It is a study of humanity. Every curve engraved by hand, every imperfection, a signature of time. And when we look deeper, when we learn to read those tiny details, we realize that coins are more than currency. They are storytellers. They carry the dreams of nations and the craft of artisans. They hold the touch of history itself. So as you sit with your own collection, or the change in your pocket, remember that the next great discovery could be resting right there before your eyes. Maybe it's an Indiana quarter glinting beneath the light. Maybe a Texas quarter with a hidden minting secret. Maybe a Kisatchie quarter whose luster has never been broken. And maybe it's a coin that will rewrite your story forever. For those who listen to this tale and feel that spark of curiosity growing inside, let that spark become your journey. Start searching. Start learning, hold every coin as if it were history reborn. Inspect every surface, every edge, every letter. Because somewhere among the countless coins of America, a masterpiece waits for the eyes that know how to see, and to every viewer listening. Right now, this is your moment. If these stories have inspired you, if you feel the pull of discovery, then show it. Press that like button to keep this journey alive. Comment below what rare coins you have found, or what you dream of finding. Share your stories with other collectors, because together we uncover more than coins. We uncover pieces of our shared history. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe to World Rare Coin. Because here every week we open the vault of time. We reveal the mysteries of forgotten treasures. We teach the secrets of grading, the art of preservation, the pathways to finding and selling your own rare coins. And as you subscribe, remember that every story we tell is a bridge between the past and your present, between a small glimmer of metal and a fortune waiting to be found. So stay tuned, stay curious, stay passionate, and let the sound of history guide you forward, because somewhere in your hands might rest the next coin that takes the world by surprise. The next Indiana, the next Texas, the next Kisatchie, a simple quarter that turns into a legend. So let your heart race with curiosity, let your eyes sharpen with focus, and let your love for discovery grow stronger with every story we share. This is not the end, it is the beginning of a journey into the heart of American treasure, into the beauty of numismatics, into the soul of collecting that transforms ordinary people into keepers of history forever and always, here on World Rare Coin.